Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inshallah, today we'll start chapter 13. I'm going to introduce you some basic concepts in statistics today. So, the four terms I want to talk about now, in fact, are these. Mean, and you're familiar with mean. Median, and mode. And a related term, range. Okay? So, mean is just average of some data. So if you have 4 and 6, the mean is the average, which is 4 plus 6 over 2. That's 5. Correct? So mean is just the average. And if you had three numbers, you have 4, 6, and 12, the mean would be 4 plus 6 plus 12 divided by 3. Okay? So, whatever that comes up to be, so to speak. So that's easy enough, right? Mean is the average. Now the median is the middle number. Okay? The middle number, so to speak. In other words, if you have some numbers given, for example, 2, 4, 8, 5, 17, and 7, and 3. Okay? So median is the middle number. Now the middle number doesn't mean, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's like the middle number. Okay? That would be wrong, actually. So to calculate the median, the middle number, the first thing you do, is you arrange these numbers from smallest to largest, like this. Smallest to largest. So even before you figure out what the median or middle number of a set of numbers is, you have to arrange the numbers from the smallest to the largest. Well, let's see. In this case, it would be 2, and then it is 3, and then it is 4, and then it is 5, and then we get 7, and then we get 8, and then we get 17, right? Now that we arranged the numbers from the smallest to the largest, now you can find the median or the middle number. See, there's no calculation necessary here to find the middle number, okay? How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so these are 3 numbers here and 3 numbers here. The middle number is right there. You follow? So in this case, the median is, it's 5. It happened to be, that's why I put the 5, but that's how you do that. Okay? So the median is the middle number once you arranged the number from smallest to largest. Now let me give you another example, okay? Here's 3, 5, 18, 21, 4, and 7, okay? And 1. Okay. So to find the median, the middle number, so if you were to go middle number here, this is the middle number, 3 here, 3, right? That would be wrong. So that first thing you do is you arrange them in smallest to largest, okay? 5, 7, 18, 21. Once you've done that, then you find, okay, what's in the middle? There's 7 numbers here. So 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and 5 here. That's the median number, the middle number. Okay? So first we learned what mean was. Mean was average. Average of numbers, right? Then we learned what median was. Median is the middle number. What if there's no middle value? Okay? What if it's like this? What if there are 4 numbers, like 3, 7, and 9, and 14? Well, what's the middle number? Well, it's like there are 2 here, it's 2 here, or it's right there. It's, you know what I'm saying? There's no middle per se. So when there are even number of values, like there are even number of values, like 4 values, the way you find the median, again, arranging from smallest to largest first, is you take the 2 middle values And then you take the averages of 2. 7 plus 9 divided by 2, in this case, going to be 8. Do you understand? So in this case, the median value is 8. The median value in this case is actually a value that's not part of the data set. It's not part of the numbers given. Does that make sense? So mean and median, they don't have to be one of the numbers given. They could be new numbers that you generate from the numbers that are given. So when there are odd number of values given, the middle number will be the middle one, right? And in case there are even number of digits, there will be the average of the two middle ones. Okay? And the third, so this is what we have learned. So we have learned the mean, which is the average. We have learned median, which is the middle value of a set of numbers, of a set of data. And now we learn mode. Mode is the most common number. Most common number. Or most common value. For example, here's a set of information, okay? 3, 7, 8, 9, 7, 16, and 7, and 41. Well, here's a whole bunch of numbers, but you notice that 7 occurs like 3 times. It seems to be like a popular number, right? That's the most common value that repeats. Okay, so that's the mode, right? You follow? Now the mode is an interesting phenomenon. It's like the most common number. Why would that be important? It says, right? We'll talk about why these things, these concepts are important. Why do we even talk about those, right? We'll talk about that in a second, inshallah. So now look at this set. Okay, this is a set of numbers. You can call it. Sometimes set of numbers are written in parentheses, like brackets like these. Okay, what? 3, 7, 9, 3, 8, 7, and 16. Okay? Now, what's the mode here? Let's see. Do any numbers repeat? Okay, there's a 3 here, and there's a 3 here. That's 2 3s. Okay, and there's a 7 here, and what's the mode now? There's 2 3s, and there are 2 7s. Now here, actually, this has 2 modes. So there can be more than one mode, 3 and 7. They both are equally popular, so to speak. So that's mode. Here's another question. I'll give you another set of data. Okay, look at this one. 3, 7, 9, 12, and 15. What's the mode, you say? What's the most common number? Well, there's only 1, 3, 1. None of the numbers repeat, right? So there's no mode. In other words, there's no one number that seems to be favored. It seems to be more common than the other number. So regarding mode, you can have no modes. You can have more than one modes, right? You can have multiple modes, or you can have one mode. Does that make sense? Okay. The final term that is the range of values. Okay. So the range is the difference. If you can read my handwriting, the difference between the smallest and largest value. Okay, let's do this. So, okay, 4, 3, 9, 18, and 21. What's the range? You have to be careful. You have to make sure you get the smallest value. It's not 4, it's right here. 3 is the smallest value. And the largest value is 21. In this case, the range is going to be 21 minus 3, which is 18. That's the range. Okay. Now, so we talked about these 4 terms. Mean, median, mode, and range. Now, you say, why make life harder, right? Isn't there enough things to learn about in algebra? Why do you learn more things, right? Why do you need to learn about mean, median, mode, these follow? Well, all of these all of these processes, all of these calculations that we do is basically to understand data, understand information. Okay? Because if you just collect numbers like this, okay? Let's say students took a class, okay? And students took a test in the class. And if I tell you, okay, there are 3 classes, okay? There are 3 classes. Class 1, class 2, and class 3. Okay? Now look at this. I tell you, the class 1's average score, the mean for the test out of 100 points was 65. You say, whoa, not so hard, right? Not so, right? But for this class, the mean score was 87. Whoa, smart class. Okay? And then here, the mean score here was, let's say, 80. Right? But let's say there were like 50 students in the class, in each of these classes. They're a very big class. But look at one single number gives you so much information about the class, doesn't it? Which class would you rather be? I don't know about you, but I'd rather be in that class. Maybe that class got like a super duper teacher or something, right? You follow? So look how powerful these numbers are. One single number says a lot about the data, about the data set. Okay. Now look, let's keep going here. Okay, that's the mean. Okay? For this class, let's say you say the median, the middle number of all of these classes, okay, was 70. And then here we said the median, the middle number over here, okay, was 90. Okay? And here, okay, the mean is this, the median is 80. You follow? Now, that tells you a lot. That tells you, okay, most of the, here, I'm going to draw this cartoon picture, okay? This says, okay, they're all kind of here, 65 is their average score, median score, their median score, middle number. If the middle number is over there, there's some kids that are really, really bad to bring the score down this way, isn't it? Do you understand? So, the mean tells you, you say, oh my God, that is a terrible class. But the median score is over here, the middle score is over here. That means there's some kids that are just messing up the whole curve. Maybe that class is not so bad. Maybe these kids were sick that day. Yeah? Maybe if those kids would come back and they're healthy, this class might be the best class ever. Do you understand? So, even though the mean gives a lot of information, maybe it doesn't give the complete picture. You follow? Okay, so here the mean was 87. This class is 80. Oh, that's pretty good. The mean is 87. Okay, the median score is 90. That's a really good class. You know what I'm saying? There's some kids still bringing it down, but not enough. Okay? Okay, stragglers. Okay. Now this class, the mean score is 80, and the middle number is 80. That looks like everybody kind of hanging out there. Okay? But now look. Now look. Now, the mode would be like the most common number. So look at the mean is this, median is this. I would say mode. Okay, look at this. Mode. Mode is like 30. The mode, I'm just making these up, of course, but mode means there are some kids that are over here just bringing up the whole back. How can the mode be 30 and the mean be 65, right? That means most of the people are doing really good over here, but there's some kids that's just having a bad day. Do you understand? You have to be careful how you interpret the data. Now, well, look at this range, okay? I'm going to give you an example of a range. Mean is 87. Look at the range. The range score of the test, okay? The smallest score, let's say, the range was from smallest score, the lowest score, was 35, and the highest score was 100. This tells you that in this class, that super duper class, there's somebody still struggling. Do you understand? It's not a perfect class, but somebody's still struggling. Okay? So, in here, where the mean is this, now look at the range in this class. The range in this class is, okay, 70 to 100. The smallest score. Do you see? In this class, nobody's struggling beyond 70. So, in this class, somebody's struggling. Here, nobody's struggling. Nobody's less than 70. That's different, right? So now what do you think about the classes? Right? So, in summary, we use these, the mean, median, and mode. Okay? So, mean being the average, median being the middle value, and mode being the most common value, and the range, okay, the smallest to the largest value, the difference. We used all of these things to get the big picture. To get the big picture about the given data. Understand? To see if you can kind of see a pattern, to get an idea, to get a feeling for all these numbers that are given to you. So these are all ways of analyzing data. These are all ways of looking at data, okay, and at getting the big picture from a given data. Inshallah, next time we shall continue from here. And until then, as-salatu was-salamu ala rasulillah, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum.